Hi and welcome to our new video on how to import a CSV file to MySQL using PHP because we're going to be uploading this time. Some time ago I've created the tutorial on how to import CSV to MySQL by simply using a SQL statement and PHPMyAdmin. This time we're going to be using upload form, so the file is going to be uploaded to the server and then automatically all data will automatically be imported to the database. We're going to be using exactly the same books.csv file as in the previous video. The only difference is that the first row will contain column names. So these column names here will match the column names in our database. As you can see, title, price, category, author, and quantity. You can download the SQL file in order to create this database together with the exercise files. You can also download CSS folder with the CSS file and index.php, which we're going to be using with this tutorial, again, together with the exercise files. So if we now open our index.php file, as you can see, we've got the entire structure ready together with the form and all the input tags. So before our doc type definition, we're going to start with the opening PHP tag and then the closing one. The first thing we're going to create will be the variable called message, which we'll set to null. And now because we create this variable as a first thing actually here, so let's straight away echo this variable next to our label. So echo message. So obviously if nothing else is going to be assigned to this variable won't display anything because it's null. Okay, after the message we're going to have array with allowed extensions, which will be array, and inside of this we only want to allow CSV files. Then we're going to have upload path. In my case it's going to be /volumes. Then we have Macintosh HD, users, Sebastian, and desktop will be our destination. Obviously, depending on what kind of system you're using, make sure that you've got a correct path here where you would like to upload the file before it's imported to the database. Now we are going to check if is an empty $, then underscore and files with capital letters. Then we have file, which is the name of the field. That means that obviously this form has been submitted. If we scroll down, you see that our field, which will allow us to attach the file, has a name of file. And obviously we're checking whether the form has been submitted. Now, if we know that this form has been submitted, we're going to check if files file, and then we check for index error equals 0. So let's do the triple equal. That means that file has been uploaded and there were no errors with the upload. Then we check for the extension. So file equals explode, and we're going to use dot, and we're going to use files. I'm going to copy this to make it quicker rather than error. Now we're going to use the name of the file. So this file is now array. Now we're going to try and get the extension. So extension variable, and we're going to do array pop to get the last item from this array, and obviously file, which is the array we want to get the value from. Now we are going to check if the extension is in our allowed extensions array. So if in array extension, let's copy the name of this array. That means that we can proceed. We're going to scroll up a little bit, and we're going to do else statement here. If it wasn't in this array, that means that we obviously need to display some message. So message will equal, and we're going to do span with the class red. Only .csv file format is allowed. Okay, I'm going to hide this file browser here so you can see things a little bit clearer. And obviously after the first condition, sorry, second condition, which is here, if file has been uploaded successfully, we're going to also do else statement and assign a different message, which will simply say there was a problem with your file. Obviously we need to close this span tag here as well as here. Okay, there was a problem with your file. That's all fine. Okay, let's move to the next video when we're actually processing the upload.